bloodlust and aggressiveness has caused him to critically hit an ally that is within his range. And
nice.
it is the closest ally. If it was an ally several squares away, that means that his weapon would have came out of his hand and struck his ally. So, he's going to take crit damage, and he's also stunned. Well, the person that he attacked would be stunned until the end of his next round. So, what happened was, I'm going to roll an extra d6 real quick. So he hits the skeleton. He hits his brother for a total of 8 damage, and this is not bludgeoning, so it's piercing. So there you go. Wow. Knocks his own brother into a weakened condition. And then his brother retaliates. This happened 40 years ago and you're still holding it against me. And it looks like he's turning towards his brother
nice.
to attack him.
Cat fight.
Awesome.
He's stunned, right?
Oh,
Right?
that's not him. Wrong one. Alright. This is the one that's bloodied here. Alright. Okay. And there we go. Alright, so next up is top of round 2, and this is Lord Callist Tanal. He reaches out and tries to touch you with his hand, and he says, I will embrace you with the powers of the undead. And he reaches out and touches you. "15 versus armor class. You're stunned. Let me see if there's any kind of advantage or anything like that. Let me look.
You get the advantage on the attack.
Yeah, I figured I did.
So 19.
So 19 versus armor class. That would be
a hit.
A hit. And as he hits you, you black out, and he drains life from you. You can actually feel your soul being sucked out of you. As you can hear Xerophon scream, and you can see that the white is kind of pulling like a cloud or a mist out of Xerophon's body. All right, so you are at 0 hit points, and you're unconscious. You'll go to death and dying saving throws. So you're no longer stunned, at least, which is good. So you'll go to saves. Now,
Alright.
the white is also going to move. He's going to go ahead and take his movement.
Thought about the reroll yet?
He is basically going to take his hand, basically skitter into the actual sarcophagus, eat up the rest of his movement, basically, and he's going to attack the bear with his longsword. Boris, 23 versus armor class. He slashes for 6 slashing damage with his longsword. It was the second time Boris has been hit. Is Boris okay?
He's just above weakened.
I know, Comfy. Ooh, he's in a weakened condition also, huh? Wow.
Not quite yet.
Also, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw real quick, Xerophon.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Well,
Yeah.
making sure my mic didn't go out.
No, I put him in a weakened condition. I also need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Alright.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Alright, so that's it for the Lord. Kenshi, you are up now. Well,
Alright,
one's
guys.
down.
So, I'm thinking maybe I should take care of a couple skeletons instead of concentrating on the Lord. What do you guys think?
Well, you would have, you can see that this skeleton that is within your reach, he's in a stun condition, so you know that you can exploit that attack and have advantage on it.
Oh, well then I gotta do that. So, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the, yeah, I'll do the main crossbow on him, main hand.
Alright, so your attack with advantage is a 20 versus armor class. And that's a hit. You are going to do sneak attack damage also. So you'll do a total of 12 damage, killing the skeleton. Basically shatters into a ton of pieces. You're going to get the sneak attack because of your allies adjacent to him. So, all right. So this skeleton is gone, incapacitated, and now just a mere pile of bone dust and bone splinters. So if you'd like to take any other movement, go for it, Kenshi.
Oh no, I've got that guy right behind me. So what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and take my second shot at this weakened skeleton over here.
Okay, with your bonus action, okay? You're going to make that roll. You're going to make that roll with disadvantage because of that's going to be with disadvantage. Your first shot was normal because of the advantage, and then disadvantage kind of canceled itself out. But seeing that you have an enemy that's adjacent from you, you're going to get disadvantage. So go ahead and fire at that creature on
well,
the...
I've got the crossbow expert feat.
Oh, does that eliminate? Does it? Okay, then go for it. I totally forgot about that. A great feat. Great feat to have.
But my shot does suck, so there you go.
10 versus armor class. That's definitely a miss. As your bolt kind of slams up against the wall.
Yeah, can't do anything about the dice.
Alright, so next up is the skeleton that's here. He is going to go ahead and kind of jump down and attack the cleric. He doesn't like all of the... He sees the symbol of your deity on your armor and on your shield, so he doesn't like that. He's going to attack. And that's a 12 versus armor class on Aberdeen, which is a miss. I'm not even gonna ask. Now, Cade, you're up now.
Okay. I'm going to cast...
Totally forgot he had that crossbow.
What's it called? Firebolt. The skeleton right in front of me.
Okay, go for it. Attack away.
21.
That's a hit. Roll that nice damage. 1d10 fire.
6 fire damage.
Alright. Skeleton explodes into burnt and cindered bone. Cade, go ahead and take any other movement you'd like to take.
Well, actually... No, that's... no.
Alright.
I'm good.
He'll stay in the doorway. Doing
Yeah.
fine.
Vey, you're up
Oh,
now.
I didn't see all those guys. I'm going to actually
shit,
step
they did.
back.
Alright. Did we skip Aberdeen?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
I was
man,
after,
sorry about this.
Cade.
This keeps double clicking. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Aberdeen, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to spin around and I want to cast Healing Word on the Zero.
Bonus action. I like it. Bonus action. Wow.
I get 60 feet radius, so I'm 30 feet away, so I'm good for that.
Yeah.
Do I hear Baldur's Gate?
You might. You might.
Okay,
I
I'm
thought that
making
sounded
sure.
familiar.
Okay, the input value spell slot 1, is that normal? Is that...
Yes, it would just be a normal spell, unless you're going to cast it as a level 2. If you want to cast it as a level 2, it would cost you 3 spell points, and you could put 2 in there, and it'll roll 2d4 plus your bonus.
Okay, yeah, I'll do a 2. I'll do a level 2. He needs points.
Okay, sounds good. Xerafin, you feel a warm sensation come over you. And you start to open your eyes and flutter them around a little bit, wiping the blood away. and you can see that the rear end of the white that just made you go unconscious, and several skeletons attacking your friends.
Okay.
So you are in a prone position now. You will not have to do any kind of saves, but you are at 8 hit points. So as you feel this warm sensation come over you. Alright, so you're prone. You have to spend half your movement. No big deal. That's it. Anything else for you, Aberdeen?
That would be to pick up my greatsword, right?
You can do that as part of your movement on your turn. So you still got an action left. What else would you like to do, Mr. Aberdeen? Dunkington.
I'm just gonna stay where I am.
You get an
can't hit with
attack.
an action, can I?
Sure,
Okay.
yeah, you get an attack action. Absolutely, you can attack Boris, Vey, Kenshi, or the skeleton that's behind you.
Alright, I'm gonna take a swipe on the skeleton with my mace then.
Okay, feel free to swing away. Yeah, you get a bonus action, a standard action, and your movement. And you crush the skeleton, killing the skeleton with one swift stroke of your mace. Boom! As the skeleton shatters and knocks all of the bones and spreads them out within the sarcophagus. Man, that was a good round for you. You got movement, so if you want to move, you can now move. You get 30 foot worth of movement. If you want to move over the sarcophagus, it's ×2 movement, basically. Or, well, yeah, for the sarcophaguses, I'll charge you ×2. But normally, it's just like an extra foot per square. But if you want to get over these sarcophaguses, it'll be double movement.
Alright, how many hit points, how many hit points is Boris?
It is tabletopper.
Is he pretty far down?
Well, you can tell that he is weakened.
Yeah, he is weakened. He's pretty bloody. He's got several large puncture wounds with flesh hanging out of him.
Okay, can I move here, or is that too far?
No, you can move there. You can definitely move there.
I'm gonna stay here.
Alright, cool. Alright, Vey, you are up now.
Alright, I don't know what Aberdeen did, so the first thing I do when I see Zero Fang go down is scream out, "Orc down!"
Yeah, he's still. You've seen some sort of like a radiant type of light shine down behind the sarcophagus, but you still see that Xerofen. You can still see his feet sticking out, basically. You don't know. You think he's probably okay because you've seen, and heard the half orc doing his chants. So yeah.
And I say, oh, or maybe not. Now, technical question.
Sure.
Can I fire my ranged attack in melee?
Sure, but you get disadvantage on the attack. Unless you have, like, the crossbow feat, like what Kenshi has, and then there would be no penalty.
I have sharpshooter, but it doesn't help in that situation.
No.
Alright. So what I'm going to do then is switch back to my rapier.
Sure. Let's see that macro. I want to see the macro. Look at that, switching to rapier and shield. Nerd alert, nerd alert.
And to Boris, we need to clear a path. So I'm going to attack this guy right there in the middle. So I roll my attack.
Okay. That's a hit. 17 versus armor for a total of 9 damage.
Right.
Jarring the skeleton into a very badly weakened condition. Now,
Right.
and with Boris, you can take CNET, you took your attack action. Even though, mechanically speaking, Boris is not supposed to have an attack, I am allowing you because I feel the Ranger is... the Beastmaster is grotesquely underpowered compared to the Hunter, so Boris can now take his attack.
Alright, he is going to attack the same target.
Okay.
Oh, Dave, I'm attacking this one right there.
I had to throw out that legal disclaimer first before everybody on
Right,
YouTube starts
before
saying,
the,
"That's bullshit! Boris cannot have a goddamn attack! That is messed up!" So I had to throw that disclaimer out there because it would be happening.
Yeah. Alright, Dave, just to point out I'm attacking that one.
Sure thing. Attack away, Boris.
I also attacked that one.
Oh, okay. Alright. So we'll just switch these two skeletons in.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Alright. So here goes Boris.
Boris's attack is barely a
Probably
miss.
misses. Yeah, alright. And
Anything else for you?
No, that will be it for us.
Alright. So the skeleton that is straight across from you attacks Boris. Attacks Boris with an 11 versus armor class. Probably a
It does
miss.
miss. Barely,
Alright.
but it misses.
Xeraphin, you are up. You're up. You're conscious now, but you're in a prone condition. You're in a prone position, so you can stand up for half your movement if you'd like to, or you can
Yes, I'd
crawl
like to
for
stand up.
double the penalty. Okay.
I'm going to stand up and pick up my greatsword, and then I'm going to use second wind.
Okay. Sounds good. Now, second wind, that is a D10
1d10
plus your
plus
fighter
fighter
level, right? Okay, gotcha. So you use your bonus action, heal yourself up. Total of 12. Does that put you a 20? Does that put you over weakened?
Yes, that
All right, sounds good.
puts me above
It's like you
weakened.
just pop right back up, raring to go, buddy. The powers of 5th edition.
And then I am going to take my action surge.
Oh, well, you still got
I
movement.
still have some
you got
I
15
still
movement.
have some movement left, right?
Yeah, you got 15 feet. Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm
hope
gonna
he
go ahead and
fumbles.
Right
I
up
want him
here
to fumble.
next to the right, and I'm going to attack him.
All right. Action surge. Is
He
that what
says,
you're
"Remember
doing,
me?"
or? Let's see. You got
Yep, use an
your
action
bonus
surge.
action. Oh, you got an action. So you've used your movement to stand up, the other 10 feet to move. You got 5 foot of movement left. You used your bonus action to heal yourself, so now you're using your standard action. So there
Right.
you go. Yep, go for it. Attack away, sir. That is an 8 versus armor class, which is a miss. He kind of just knocks you away as you kind of step on the bottom of the sarcophagus platform. So there you go. You missed. Would you like the action surge now?
Yeah, I'll use the action surge now.
All right, attack away.
And I am going to say I've got a maneuver that's called sweeping attack. That way I can attack 2 people if I hit. So I'm going to try to attack him, and maybe I'll get lucky and hit the skeleton at the same time.
Okay. I think you'll do the superiority die for
Right.
damage. Yeah. So go ahead. Yep, with your action surge, you use sweeping strike. Your attack is 22 versus
armor
AC,
class.
which is a hit on the white. You hit him for a total of 9 damage. Knock.
Okay, now let me-
Yep, 9 damage. Now, when you do that, you go ahead and roll your, roll your superiority die and deduct 1. So the target is within the 5 feet of the original target, and if the original attack roll hits, if it would hit the second creature, it takes damage equal to the number that you rolled in your superiority die, which you rolled a 3, and it will take 3 damage, killing it. So there you go. With your
Superior
superior,
die?
yeah, it's already on there on the roll, so I
Okay.
forgot it was on there. So yeah, you kill the skeleton,
Okay.
the second skeleton, as you slice through the white into the skeleton. It kills the skeleton basically.
Now I'm going to holler at Everdeen. It's a great day to die, not die.
But not today.
I thought I just felt a mosquito or a gnat buzz on me. This looks like he's fixing to turn back towards you, Xeraphin, and attack. So,
Okay.
that's it for Xeraphin. We've got 1 dead skeleton, we've got another dead skeleton, so the Lord does turn to you. And he reaches out his hand to touch you again. And that is a 13 versus armor class, which is probably
That's
a
a
miss.
miss.
Alright, so he slashes you with a second attack with his longsword in his right hand. And this is with a viewer boon and everything, and I'm missing. A miss with an 11 versus armor
miss.
class. So that is it. Kenshi.
My greatsword just blocks his long sword.
Man,
With
unbelievable.
Well,
My rolls tonight,
we
bum
definitely
bum
need to get
bum
rid of that lord
bum.
now, so I'm going to go ahead and start concentrating attacks on him. And that last little skeleton there, he doesn't bother me too much. Go ahead and use main hand crossbow on him.
Okay. 13 versus armor class is a miss, barely a miss.
Alright, then I'll go ahead and use the offhand as well for my bonus
Alright.
action.
Bonus action sounds good. That's a hit. You do a total of 2 damage plus your sneak attack damage, which is 8 more, for a total of 10. And as your crossbow bolt lodges into his rotten flesh in his back, you notice that he is in a weakened condition. He's taken several nice shots. As you hear
Okay, I
him
got
go,
him.
"Ah!"
Finish him!
Kind of echoes throughout the chamber. "Ah!" Okay, Kenshi, you're down. Cade, you're up now.
Alright. I'm going to step in. Look at this guy here and cast Hold Person on him. Oh, Jesus.
Enjoy the music, buddy. Hopefully I don't get flagged
So-
on testing it out, so...
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. And at the
What
end
is
of
it now?
each of its turns, Hold Person.
Hold person, I believe hold
Yeah.
person is for humanoids. Correct? Hold person is for
I believe
humanoids?
so,
Alright.
Yeah.
This
No,
is
humanoids, yeah.
undead, so he is not a humanoid anymore. So,
Really?
as you... Yep, correct. Yes, sir. As you
Oh.
wave your hands and...
He's moved on from that now.
Yes, Big Dirt has tried to sleep Tiamat. And, yes, the hold person does not affect the undead. So let me just
Yeah.
double check real quick. Hold person is, let's see, choose a humanoid. He was once a humanoid, but now he is labeled as undead, so yeah, it just does not seem to affect him. He just kind of looks over towards the sorcerer and calls him a novice magician. You should be in a carnival. As he's laughing, as his flesh is falling off and everybody's beating the shit out of him. So there you
I'll
go,
make
kid.
him pay for that.
Sorry about that, kid. Aberdeen, you're up.
Alright, I wanna
It's like Big Dirt trying to
cure
sleep
light
Tiamat.
wounds on Boris.
Or Big Dirt trying to cast a hold person on a half elf. Or sleep. Alright, so use a level 1 spell slot, so go ahead and deduct
Yep.
2. 2 more from your spell points, while Boris takes 3 hit points.
And I wanna attack the white with my mace.
Alright, well the Cure Wounds is a standard action, so you're not going to be able to attack again.
Okay.
So you can move and you can do a possible bonus action, but you wouldn't be able to, really do any more
Attack.
spells. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here then.
All right. All right. So
Wait, you're saying
Yep.
if I move I can attack him?
you can you can move. You could you could move, but
You just, because I'm just asking because you said I can't do any more spells.
you can't do any more spells because you don't have anything bonus action wise that you're going to be able to
You
cast.
can't do any standard actions. You
Yeah.
can still move or take bonus actions.
Yep, like I said, yep, bonus actions. You get 1 standard action, 1 bonus action, possible bonus action, and movement. Your Cure Wounds, that costs a standard action. You have to touch
Healing
the
word
target.
is only a bonus though.
Yes, Healing Word is a bonus action.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna stay here then.
Okay, gotcha. Vey, you are up now.
Alright, I'm going
He's
to...
still learning the rules. Baby steps. Baby steps, Ron. Baby steps.
Working on it, man. Working on it. Working on all the rules.
I hate to
You're
waste
doing
my
fine.
attacks on my non-marked target, but I guess we're gonna have to take care of the little guy anyway.
I've not had to open up my handbook one time to look up a rule. It's going
I've
much
noticed.
faster. Yeah.
I have noticed. You went, huh, whatever that spell was. You're like, let me see if I remember correctly. That's funny.
Page 237, right-hand column, second spell down. Hold the person. Wisdom saving throw. D&D 5e, I know pretty well. Vey, what say you?
This one right here.
Okay. That's a hit. Hitting him for 5 damage. Boris, hitting him and killing him, finishing him off. Sort of like a dynamic duo. Vey hits.
Now I get to
bam.
attack my marked target finally.
Yeah, you do. Any other movement for you or Boris, Vey?
I don't need movement now, so I will stay here.
Alright.
Dave, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab some aspirin.
No problem. I hope you're feeling alright. Zirfin, you're up.
Just a little headache.
Alright, I will attack the right.
Alright. Man, you've used your healing surge, you've used your action. Oh, man, I like that. You guys all have inspiration too, I forgot to tell you, but you can all have inspiration. We'll start you off with an
okay.
inspiration. 18 versus AC.
18 versus
Hit.
armor
God
class.
damn, 14
damage.
Unbelievable. As
Or
a
max.
large
Wow.
chunk of flesh just falls off of his torso that you've literally ripped through the studded armor that he had on. Ugh! Anything else for you there, Zirfin?
No, that's it.
He's, man, the Lord is surveying his surroundings. And he turns towards the bear and attacks. Notices that the bear is wounded. Reaches out and touches Boris with an 18 versus armor class and hits for 7 damage. Now, this damage is necrotic damage, and now I need Boris to do a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh, okay.
DC 13 on the saving throw. Whoops. Alright, so Boris has no adverse effects from that. Very nice. Second attack, longsword on Boris. 8 versus armor class, a miss. Next is Kenshi.
Alright, I'm going to stick with what works. I'm going to go ahead and shoot another crossbow bolt from my main hand.
Alright. See if you can hit him. Another miss. Let's see your offhand. Your offhand will hit, though.
Yeah, alright.
Your offhand always hits.
Offhand.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Great shot. Another bit of sneak attack damage. Basically making the Lord crumble into a pile of bony flesh. Bones sticking out of it. And you have bested my family this time. As he crumbles. Take what you will, thieves! I will see you in the afterlife.
So long, Lord Callus. Tynol.
Alright.
Boris says fuck this bullshit.
Whoa.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, he limps out all bloody.
Well, Boris,
Yeah,
Boris
so
is
after
in
all that
pretty
talk
good
about
shape.
riches and stuff, I gotta go straight to that crib and see what the riches are. Wait, was he
Boris
laying
is in
on
bad
gems?
shape. You look inside of a sarcophagus, and the sarcophagus is empty.